Welcome to this introduction to filling your funnel with cloud, AI, and SaaS deals. Today, we're discussing some common myths about sales prospecting and 4 ways that you can use to fill your funnel. So let's get started. The truth is that filling your sales funnel is hard yakka, and to be good at it, one has to master 4 foundational practices because the product almost never sells itself. And because finding and closing deals is not just about generating product inquiries. Firstly, you must know who to sell to. After all, you can't sell water to someone who's not thirsty. So you must find your target ideal customers. To do this, you'll need to understand factors like company size, location, the industry they play in, and the tech stack that they use today. But don't stop at demographics. Identify a set of pain points and challenges that are shared across your customer profiles. Secondly, do your homework because prospects hate cold outreach from someone who hasn't done their research before putting a call through or asking for a meeting. Study their challenges and aspirations through publicly available information on LinkedIn or their company websites, and their annual reports, which is usually a great source of useful information. Thirdly, scheduling and sequencing your outreach is key to consistent execution because it requires a repeatable and scalable set of actions to find, connect, and communicate with new prospects. Lastly, look for ways to manage objections, which are almost inevitable in every cloud, AI, and SaaS sale. Train your mind to think of objections as opportunities to learn and grow rather than roadblocks to success. Now, I'd like to unpack these 4 practices in a bit more detail to understand how they help to fill your funnel. To find your ideal customer, salespeople need to build proficiency over all of the tools in their toolbox to connect, communicate, and engage with potential prospects. For instance, use voice calling to build immediate rapport with people through personalized conversations. Even if the call goes to voicemail, it provides you name recognition. Social media, on the other hand, is a great way for you to engage potential clients organically and builds brand awareness as well as social credibility. Email is a time-tested way to nurture leads by delivering targeted messages and to keep your brand consistently visible. Finally, AI avatars are a fun and new way of interacting with prospects while automating some of the tasks involved in searching for contacts and updating CRM records. By combining these sales channels and tools, you maximize the chance to find your target customer profiles. Voice calls can quickly qualify leads, while social media and email can nurture relationships and build trust. AI acts as the friend who always shows up to help you with the spade work required to speed up things. But remember, you can't just fill your funnel by throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping it sticks. It takes a well-planned and well-executed outreach campaign across all touchpoints. The key, as always, is to understand your audience and tailor your approach. Now let's look at the next method in filling your funnel, which is to do your homework. There's more to prepping for a sales call or meeting than simply looking up your prospect's website. Successful salespeople thoroughly research their target personas, yes, but they also write down their plan for the call or meeting in advance. For instance, how will you introduce yourself? And what questions will you ask the prospect? Or what information will you provide to create curiosity? Also, it's important that a call doesn't turn into a sales pitch for your solution, because it's much more valuable to ask questions and listen out for your prospects' concerns. And if they then give you the opportunity to provide the insights or resources that they might find relevant, that's a real bonus. Now let's look at the next step in filling your funnel, which is really to turn prospecting from a chaotic scramble into a predictable, structured process using scheduling and sequencing. A sequence, by definition, is a step-by-step outline of all your touch points across email, phone, LinkedIn, and AI. And each sequence should be designed to connect, communicate, and engage with prospects. Obviously, you would want to start out by defining your goals in terms of new prospect meetings or total pipeline generated, or some other meaningful metric, because that then sets the pace for your weekly and monthly activities. For all your background research and planning, I recommend setting time aside in your calendar at the start of the week so that you have clear line of sight on not only who you want to target, but also why. Once you have a list of target prospects and personas laid out, build a multi-step outreach sequence using a sales automation tool like SalesLoft or Reply.io. And be sure to block out time in your diary for executing your prospecting daily, preferably for 60 to 90 minutes in the morning and then again in the afternoon. Given the repetitive nature of this activity, it's usually a good idea to experiment with slight tweaks to your messaging or the timing of your outreach to identify which sequences work better than what you've tried previously. Once you've engaged your prospects in a meaningful way, you'll encounter some common objections, which are just a natural part of the sales process. Whether it's price concerns or budget limitations or just a lack of urgency, any of these can delay or derail your deals. There's a few different ways that you can manage objections to get to a yes. For instance, in the feel, felt, found method, you might say, I understand you're concerned about the price, Mr. Customer. Many of my clients felt the same way initially. However, they found that the value of our solution far exceeded the investment required. Alternatively, you could use the yes but method. For example, you might say, yes, this is an investment, but consider the return on your investment. How much could you save or grow with our solution? There's many ways of managing objections, and no matter which way you choose, always listen actively. Pay close attention to your prospects' concerns and ask clarifying questions. Stay calm and professional. Maintain a positive and empathetic attitude throughout your conversation. Stay focused on your solution by finding mutually beneficial aspects that would resonate with your prospect. And don't take it personally. Objections are not personal attacks. View them instead as opportunities to build trust and demonstrate your value. Success in sales is a lifelong journey. And along the way, successful salespeople master the discipline of finding their ideal customers, understanding the personas they're talking to, executing sequences on schedule, and handling objections to get to yes. If this sounds like you, congratulations. You have traveled well as a sales professional. But if you're looking to start or accelerate your journey, then register for one of our upcoming events or reach out to Sales Enablers today. Please like and subscribe to enjoy more videos from Sales Enablers.